A unanimous jury has found Ghislaine Maxwell guilty of one of the worst crimes imaginable, facilitating and participating in the sexual abuse of children.
A sweeping victory for the U.S. government. A jury of 6 men, 6 women deliberating more than 40 hours, finding Ghislaine Maxwell guilty on 5 of 6 charges. That stunning verdict in the high-profile sex trafficking trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. The jury finding the British socialite guilty. Maxwell, longtime companion of disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, has been in jail since her dramatic arrest at a New Hampshire estate in the summer of 2020. Prosecutors calling her a serial predator who helped Epstein sexually abuse underage girls between 1994 and 2004. The government claiming there was a dark side to the globe-trotting pair and that Maxwell was Epstein's partner in crime, inviting young girls to give him explicit massages, managing the details right down to the lotions and the oils.
The consequences have been tremendous on literally hundreds of young women. Her life of jet setting and living in mansions and running around with billionaires is finally over.
The case against Maxwell hinging on the accounts of 3 accusers who, in emotional and at sometimes graphic testimony, said Maxwell played a central role in their sexual abuse, beginning when they were just teenagers and lasting for years.
Unimaginable crimes were committed against them, and they worked up the courage to show up in court and finally face the person who did all this bad stuff to them long ago.
Annie Farmer, the only of Maxwell's accusers to publicly identify herself, saying, "I hope this verdict brings solace to all who need it and demonstrates that no one is above the law."
The U.S. inundated with COVID infections unlike ever before, shattering the record average daily caseload set last winter with 277,000 new cases a day. This week alone, the U.S. seeing nearly 1.9 million new cases, meaning right now, on average, 3 Americans are testing positive every second.
I'm highly concerned that Omicron, being more transmissible, circulating at the same time as Delta, is leading to a tsunami of cases.
There are now more than 84,000 Americans currently hospitalized with the virus. But U.S. health officials now say all indications seem to point to the Omicron variant being less severe than Delta.
It looks like it is less severe. It's much more transmissible, which is something you need to take seriously.
And with Omicron's transmissibility, long testing lines continue to plague much of the country. While turnaround times for results can take days, some major diagnostic labs tell ABC News demand and delivery of tests is an evolving situation. Some companies are moving samples to less busy labs. And looking ahead to New Year's Eve tomorrow, Dr. Fauci says vaccinated family parties are still a go. Large-scale parties may not be safe.
That would be a risky situation that I would recommend against.